I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. This is a bonus video, and I have one more for you guys a little bit later. It's another surprise product thing that I'm coming to endorse, and we have more coming. By the way, I'm proud of that. But what I wanted to come on and talk about today was setting your setting your standard. What I mean by setting your standard, letting people know what you will put up with and what you won't. It's what Spirit came to be today to talk about. Because I've been noticing on social media a lot of my favorite creators, and sometimes even me, when I go in their live, I'm noticing trolls coming in, commenting on people's pages for no apparent reason. It's like you have nothing else better to do with your life than to comment on people's pages or come in people's lives and ruin them for no reason just because you have nothing going on with your life. Well, the reason why I'm addressing this is because I've seen too many people go through it, and I've been through it in real life in different ways. And the only way I've found that you can deal with it is you have to address it. You have to call the person or persons out and set their standard and let them know that you're not going to put up with it. You're not going to tolerate them commenting on your page or coming into your life. You have to address them directly and put them in their place, or it's going to keep happening. And I know that because when I was younger, I used to be under the impression that if I didn't say anything, it would stop, or if I didn't do anything, it would stop. That's not true. If you don't address it, people are going to feel like you're weak, and they're going to feel like they have power over you, and they're going to feel like they can keep doing it because this person ain't going to say nothing. But if you set that standard and be like, I'm not going to put up with this, I'm not going to take this, if you keep disrespecting my standard, I'm going to cut you off, then they will stop. Or if they don't, you just have to cut them off and keep moving. You have to stand up for yourself on social media or in real life, or the person or persons are going to keep disrespecting you and keep putting you in a low position. You are what you let people put you in. So I'm just saying, set a standard, set an example on social media or in real life. Let them know what you're going to tolerate and what you're not. And if they continue to disrespect your standard, then it's time to cut them off. It's time to let them know I don't want to be friends with you no more, or I don't want to associate with you no more. It's easier to do in real life than it is on social media. Because on social media, you can address it, but the person can make multiple accounts and keep coming back. So it's a little bit more difficult to get rid of on social media. But in real life, it's easy. If a person keep disrespecting you and not tolerating your wishes and not doing what you need to do, you can cut them off and walk away. I don't know what we gonna do about social media, but we need to get an app or a scanning app or something where we can track the people who make up the fake accounts, because most people that do that, they don't be real accounts, they just be troll accounts. I wish it was a way we could find out who be doing it and we could go address them directly, because most people, once you address them directly, they don't have that same energy in real life. But that's just my opinion and how I feel about that situation and what I feel like you need to do to change. And to me, people that always say, I'm gonna be the bigger person and I'm not gonna address it because I'm more mature than that. Those are people that's afraid to address the truth, and those are people that are always gonna get ran over, and they don't really want to address the truth. They don't want to get better, so they made up the thing of being the bigger person to make themselves feel better about not addressing their issues. But that's how I personally feel from my experience when I used to say that. But that's that's just from my personal experience. It's just better to go through it and to deal with it and to set a standard and let them know, hey, this is where I am. If you cross this line, I'm not gonna be associated with you no more. Or if you keep crossing this line, I'm not gonna be associated with you. And stop giving people multiple chances that show you who they are. That's something I was guilty of too. If they show you they gonna disrespect you, if they show you they're not there for you, then stop giving them chance. They don't deserve it. It's clear they don't respect you. Put them in their place and leave them alone. But that's how I feel life should be on the internet and in real life. But that's just me setting a standard and not letting people cross it. It's what we all need to learn to do, in my personal opinion. But that's just my opinion, though, and how I feel about the personal situation.